great exercise you can do just with a few poles from the ground. It's very useful for suppling and a good exercise to do for warming up. So what we're going to do is we're going to come parallel to the pole, ask the inside, so the front foot closest to the pole, to step over the pole. So we want to have the horse opening the shoulder so that the horse can actually open the chest, find a little bit more space because the muscles on the inside of the shoulders need to really develop, so you can get a little bit more suppleness and working. Good girl. Working through that area so the horse can expand and contract, not just fall on the front and end up falling a little bit into one shoulder. So most horses will be more loaded in one shoulder than the other. And what we want to try to do is to try to find that we can create that evenness between the two. So what we don't want, so I'll show you the difference if she'll do it wrong. What we don't want is when we start this exercise, she's really super established in this exercise. So what we don't want is the horse coming parallel to the pole, the neck bending, and then that happening. So there she used the outside front foot because she was leading that turn from the neck. So we don't want the turns to come from the neck. We want the turns to come by opening the shoulder. So a really important difference, that if we're bending the horses through the neck, we don't want that. So important to understand that there's a big difference between twisting the neck. We don't want to turn the neck. We want to open the shoulder. So when the horse turns, the integrity in the spine can stay upright and aligned so that the horse can actually turn by opening the chest rather than twisting the neck and then leading through the face. Once you've established the exercise with one pole, you can then pop another pole on the end of it and work by progressing the exercise into more steps. So what that looks like is over, let the whole body come, over, let the whole body go, over. Very good. Good girl. So you can really get a lot of openness through the spine by doing that, but you're getting the support through the limbs. So the horse is moving and opening, but stabilizing at the same time. So what we don't want is, quite often when horses turn, they find it very, very difficult to turn correctly and remain upright. Most horses in nature turn, they chuck their weight over a shoulder because they're turning by turning through the head and neck. By using this exercise, you can find a little bit more alignment so the horse can stay upright, keep the spine upright, and just move by shifting the weight, but keep the spine aligned at that particular point. So it's a very important thing to understand, that we need our horses to be aligned in the spine whilst turning. If we're not doing that and we're twisting the head and neck and the shoulders are rotating and twisting, when we misalign the spine, so through the neck, through the back, then what happens is the horse then is put at risk for injury and problems in the back. So very important to understand the difference between spinal alignment and overbending the neck.